And now we're going to go on to the next pillar, which is pain. So pain is basically the challenges that your prospect is having. And if you only shift from, our natural instinct is just talk about me, my products, they do this. But the real thing is you want to find out what your prospects are having challenges with. And that's a very powerful step forward if you shift from talking about me to talking about their challenges. But what you don't want to do is talk to the prospect about challenges that you can't fix, right? If you're an eye doctor, you don't want to talk to a patient about their knee pain, right? You want to send them off to someone else, and you want to spend your valuable time talking to people who have eye issues or need improvements. So what you want to do is you really want to focus on pain you resolve, and you want to really focus on in your messaging. So we talked about 3 levels of value. We use 3 levels of pain that map to those as well, and it starts at the bottom with technical pain in the area of processes, systems, and people. And examples of those are manual, broken, cumbersome processes, poor performing systems or employees, lack of reliability. Those cause pain, and those could be in a particular area that your products help to drive improvements. And when your prospects are experiencing technical pain, that will lead to business pain in the area of revenue, cost, services aren't being delivered at a quality level, and those will work their way up and cause personal pain. So if your ideal prospect is a CIO and they're having system issues, that could lead to the CIO not hitting their SLA targets for the month. It could lead to that CIO not getting promoted or losing their job. So a lot of personal pain created when there's business and technical pain. And so what you want to do is you want to talk about pain with your prospects, but you want to talk about the pain that you fix. So you might say, well, I know I fixed this pain and I fixed that pain. Well, a really great way to identify the key pains that your products fix is to simply look at the value that you offer. And we just outlined that. And if you take that value, that will lead to a great list of the pain points that you fix, because you can say, well, what is the problem that this value that I offer fixes? Or you could look at the other way to say, if I'm providing this and I take it away, what happens? What problem starts occurring? So we're working off that same example. And number 2 is a really clean one to kind of see, is that if our inventory software helps to increase ordering accuracy, right? Because it's automated. You take the human component out. Well, what is the problem that, or if we improve ordering accuracy, what problem does that fix? Well, that fixes that there's errors in our orders. So we help. One of the pains that we should look for, those are the people that are going to be excited about that value, are companies that are experiencing errors in their orders. So you could go through all your value points and map to those a list of pain points, and then that becomes an extremely valuable list of points to make in your messaging. So when you're talking with a prospect, we help to fix this, and this. Are you having any of those challenges? Can you relate to those? Which one of those are you most concerned with? You can build email messages. You can build marketing content around these pain points. And that's one of the most powerful ways to get a prospect's attention, is to talk about one of these areas, because that's what they're going to be motivated to fix. And if they're not motivated to fix one of those areas, or they're not having that pain, they're not really a good prospect for you to spend your valuable time with.